How's it going, guys? Alright, welcome to this review where I am doing a movie suggested by Harold McCassie. This was suggested by him quite a long time ago. I'm sorry for such a late review. But, yeah, so this movie, it's a cult classic. I'm reviewing the last cult classic movie I think I reviewed was Jaws. Here's another one. This one is one of the greatest horror movies of all time, I think. Everybody loves it, everybody's seen it, everybody knows about it, everybody's heard about it, everybody just, that sounded like a song, kind of, like a catchy tune. But no, you all know it, it's Psycho. Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, one of the greatest horror movies of all time. And I just completely forgot that I own the DVD to Psycho. This is the Psycho Special Edition. This is one of those Universal Legacy series movies where it's like kind of like in a box set a little bit. It's a 2-disc thing. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Alfred Hitchcock's most shocking film. 2-disc special edition, digitally remastered. I do not know that the Blu-ray to this movie is just a flat Blu-ray. I really didn't care much for it. But yeah, the Blu-ray release is just recently got out of print, and it is now pretty rare. Yeah, people are buying it for a lot of money now. Apparently there weren't a lot made, I guess. I don't know. They just ran out of print, and it's a lot of money on Amazon now. I'm pretty sure you can find it for a lot of money. I just saw it at my FYE though for like $16.99, but I mean, I have the DVD. I really don't care for the Blu-ray, but yeah. So let's just talk about the movie. Actually, do I even really need to talk about this movie? I know this is a review, but the point of reviews is people's thoughts on movies, not really much about what they're about. I mean, they kind of are, but I mean, everybody just knows this. Everybody knows the story. It's about this guy who runs this motel. His name is Norman Bates, and he's a psycho, as you can see. No spoilers. Actually, yes, I will tell you the spoiler. Actually, I won't, because you never know. Maybe there's some of you out there who actually haven't seen this cult classic and don't know the amazing twist ending. By the way, one of the greatest twist endings of all time is this movie right here. You do not expect it coming. But, yeah, Norman Bates, he runs a motel, hotel, whatever you want to call it. It is called the Bates Motel, so I guess it's a motel. But, yeah, so, what happens is, it's kind of like an isolated hotel. Like, nobody really goes there. When people do, though, they end up dying one by one. They end up getting killed by somebody. Norman Bates has a house up right next to his motel. His motel is right here, his house right there. And, there are rumors that his mom is in this house, and that his mom's ill, and that she's in this house. And whenever people visit the motel and they die, you see like kind of like a female figure. So you're kind of thinking the whole movie it's the mom. The mom's crazy. She's killing all these people. But there's a big twist at the end where these FBI agents, they go out and they sneak into the house and they reveal the truth of Norman Bates, and it's such an awesome movie. Again, Psycho, it's kind of an ironic title because you can see why it's named Psycho in the beginning of the movie, but towards the end you see why there's a different reason why it's called Psycho, so it's a pretty awesome movie. My thoughts on the movie? It's great. Who doesn't love Psycho? It's one of the greatest horror movies of all time, honestly. A cult classic. And just watch it. It is in black and white. I understand. I can't stand black and white movies either, because in my generation, I'm used to action-packed, full-color 3D movies. That's all that ever comes out nowadays. It's like IMAX 3D and stuff, and when you just watch a black and white movie, you're just like, this is really freaking boring. But, I mean, this is an exception. This Psycho is just a great, great film. Please, if you have not seen this movie, how do you even call yourself a true horror movie fan? This is a cult classic. You need to see Psycho. I completely forgot to tell you guys. The most notorious scene in the entire movie, and what is most likely the most notorious movie scene of all time, is the infamous shower scene where this chick, she's taking a shower, and she ends up being murdered. You see the knife, the shadow, and the curtain. She lifts the curtain, and then she gets stabbed to death, and you see like the blood go down the drain. One of the greatest scenes of all time, and that very creepy noise that's in like, everybody knows that sound, that music, the eek, eek, eek. that one, that was a bad sound. I'm sorry, but no. The point is, everybody's seen it. Everybody knows about it. There's so many spoofs about that, and it's just one of the greatest movie scenes of all time. It may even be the greatest scene in a movie of all time. But this movie did get a lot of controversy back in the 60s when it first came out. Because back then there were no videos of like nudity and blood and gore. So when people saw this, they were very shocked. Like, this was some big stuff back then. This was the modern day Serbian film, I guess you can say. Actually, it might not be that bad, but yeah, a lot of controversy. They weren't even allowed to show toilets back in the 60s. If because filming a toilet was considered like inappropriate, I guess, back then. So when there's like this whole scene in the bathroom, people are like, "That's very inappropriate. That was kind of weird." But you know what? I can see why this movie was considered bad back then. But yeah, again, one of the greatest movies of all time, right here. I did end up seeing the new movie, 2012 movie Hitchcock. I had mixed feelings about it. It was okay. I was really expecting more of like behind the scenes of how they made Psycho, like an actual movie of them filming Psycho. It was more just like about Alfred Hitchcock's life, and there's like this whole cheating thing going on, cheating dilemma. It was okay, but yeah, I learned a lot from that movie. Like how Alfred Hitchcock made the film, how it came to be. Again, it's such an awesome movie. Alfred Hitchcock, one of the greatest movie directors of all time, may even be the greatest film director of all time. He makes such amazing movies, this being his best in my opinion. He made Psycho, Vertigo, The Birds, Rear Window. He made so many good movies. Not one bad movie, I don't think. But yeah, so I mean, overall, I would probably give Psycho, I'm going to give it 5 out of 5. My personal rating, however, would be 4 out of 5. That's my personal rating for the movie, but I think the movie deserves a 5 out of 5. If you have not seen this movie, just kill yourself right now, because you know what? What is wrong with you? It's Psycho. Just sit down and watch the damn movie. It's great. Alright guys, that is it for this review. Please leave a comment down below on what movie I should review next. By the way, I forgot to tell you, after this I'm going to be reviewing the remake, so be on the lookout for my review on the Psycho remake starring Vince Vaughn, and I will see you guys later.